Welcome, everyone, to another FCB night of soccer at Lawson Field. Tonight's game, FC Birmingham 2 versus North Georgia United 2. A battle of middle-of-the-table Division I programs, both hoping to take that next step up into playoff range. FC Birmingham reserve team is coming off of a 2-game winning streak. They went on the road last weekend and got a hard-fought 3-2 win at Covered Bridge, and really have been playing their best soccer of the year. Should be a good matchup tonight. Weather's good, probably around 65 degrees. Slight wind. Should be an excellent night of football for all those in attendance and all of you at home watching the game on our streaming YouTube channel. I'll be joined intermittently tonight with my partner Doug Walk, owner of the FC Birmingham program. Right now he's setting us up for success by getting the feed right, which is easier said than done sometimes. Got my man Iverson on the cameras tonight, so if you have any issues at all, if you see missing any plays, anything like that, please make all comments straight to Iverson. He'll get that corrected right away for you. So we're about to kick off here. It looks like North Georgia United has won the toss and has elected to take the ball, I guess. Typically teams don't choose an end of the field for the beginning, especially at a night game. So FC Birmingham will have the kickoff in the second half. Looks like we're coming out probably in a 4-3-3, which is pretty typical for Coach Gabriel Gregoire. He'll be very proud that I said his name correctly. And the kickoff has happened. Ball in play. They circulate it back to North Georgia United's goalie. Typically, the FC Birmingham team runs a pretty hard offsides. And first foul of the game, number 17, Bailey Harris, goes down on a hard foul. Ball is about at the 20-yard line. This is in Lupe range. Lupe coming off of a 2-goal performance last week in the game at Covered Bridge. He was really a difference maker, not only the way he possessed the ball, controlled it, but was able to find the back of the net.
Yeah, Lupe, he was a couple of seasons ago, he was a Golden Boot winner.
Strike on goal. Oh, just a little bit wide. Goalie might have had it covered, but not 100% sure. Ball girl takes her shoe off and kicks it back into play. That's serious business right there. Not really looking to chase down the loose ball, but definitely booted the ball that was closest. North Georgia gets the ball back in play. But first shot of the game for FC Birmingham. Always good to test a keeper early.
It makes me proud when I get a chance to see players that played in the academy last season actually contributing to the second team. It just goes to show, it's pretty good talent that comes through. And
yeah, I was just actually about to mention Gael out there. Looks like Gordy out there. Ball being played through. A little bit too far. Oh, Bailey Harris fighting. Oh, ball goes wide. Good hustle up the field. One of the things you always can say about FC Birmingham's teams is that they don't give up on balls. They fight through them. Gabriel really does an incredible job of conditioning this reserve team. They seem to be able to just run and run and run. And I just did the stairs that they do stadiums on a nightly basis, and I can tell you there's about 50 of them. So it's exhausting, and Gabriel tells me they do 3 sets of those. So.
Oh, yeah, you and I are both going to have quads of steel walking up and down these steps.
Yeah, I'll be taking tomorrow off. Oh, you also have I see Jaden Harris from the academy in the game as well right now.
Yeah, Ferrium as well. Yep. Ferrium was one of the first players to graduate out of the academy. We actually his last season we made the state cup championship and lost in extra time.
Ferrium's a really solid number 6 for this team, coming out of Thompson High School. I can remember the Hewitt Trustful team playing Thompson, and he was always a stalwart right in the middle of the field. I believe he was teammates, too, with Lupe, who was a big-time goal scorer at Thompson as well. Just somewhat referred to here as the University of the South.
Yeah.
One of the largest high school campuses in the state of Alabama.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the second team going to have their hands full. Evidently, North Georgia Premier Team game was canceled for today or postponed, and some of the guys, they want to. It's the beauty of this league, right? It's a development league, and so you're going to have a few players that are able to come down. They were available to play with the reserve team today. So the competition will be pretty high.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a hard challenge at midfield. Foul, I believe, against FCB. Hard to determine at this point. Both players went down. No, they called it against North Georgia United. So evidently Bailey got a touch on the ball.
Usually it's the other way around, huh?
That is the case. He's limping a little right now. He's had a couple of hard knocks in the first 5 minutes of this game. Trying something a little bit different this week. Lupe has played out on a wing for most of the season, and today they're moving him up into the number 10 advantage for them on their own handball.
There's another academy player, William Del Toro.
Yeah, William had his breakout means, but a different back line than we're used to, and William stepped up. We didn't have Jaden or Josh last week, and he did a throw into North Georgia right now. Ran up like he was going to do a long throw in, but doesn't seem to have that in the arsenal. Ball kind of getting bounced around a little bit. Played out to Gael, who then clears the ball down the pitch. Oh, it looked like a high kick right there.
High kick, yeah.
Absolutely.
Pops right back up. So that's.
Gordy's a tough kid.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He's big, he's strong, he's young. 3 things that help you get over a hard knock pretty quickly.
Listen, he also played on the U19 team, and I mean, he took his lumps there as well. I mean, he's very skilled, so when you can't get around him, you end up fouling him, You try to body him off, but he's really good at drawing the foul. Like he was offsides, came back, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things as a viewer you always you kind of watch that and you go, why aren't you getting back on sides? But you see it happen so much that it's just part of the game.
Yeah, it is. Uh-oh. An opportunity here.
Oh, Gael got to make the run.
Ball watching.
Yeah, I think he wanted the ball a little bit earlier, and then when he held up his run, he's a little gun shy from being called offsides the play before. Held up his run a little bit too long, and then here we are. So no harm, no foul. Throw in deep for North Georgia. We can kind of pin them in down here. Dangerous throw across the center of the pitch. They're very fortunate to get away with that. Nice ball work there. Oh, nice run by Juan. There we go. It's a goal for FC Birmingham. Right off the bat, nice layoff to the chip to Juan, who then calmly places it in the back of the net.
And you know what? And you guessed it. He also played with the academy. How great is that, man?
That is fantastic. He made a beautiful run there, timed it perfectly. Linesman was right on the play. Let's put one up on the scoreboard for FC Birmingham early. 9 minutes into the contest, and very fortunate to have an absolute screamer rattle off of our crossbar, but at the same time, that's how it goes sometimes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a great goal. It was a great run. I really love the timing of that run. And it's a great finish.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure who put the through ball in. I know Bailey laid it off to someone, and that person then made the through ball pass that was right on the money. Might have been Lupe.
Yeah. Now, Lupe has been definitely a difference maker in that midfield. And I thought that was so far it's panned out pretty well with that tactical change by Coach Gabriel.
Looked like a throw in. I'm not sure what they've called here. I think that the linesman on the other side of the field called a corner kick. The referee called a throw in. Looks like it's going to be a throw in. Ball into the box, headed backwards. Number 20 seems to want to go down pretty easily in this game, which is not typical of a UPSL game. Usually these guys take a lot of knocks before they go down. Dangerous ball played in. Oh, runner heads it over the goal. Not sure if they called an offsides or if they called just a goal kick, but regardless, we'll get the. It looks like it wasn't offsides. I thought the runner had made it a little bit too. Was a little bit too wide open to have made an accurate run there.
Right.
Oh, nice ball. Gael keeping it in bounds. It's gonna be a heavy challenge there. Again, 20 goes down. We'll probably have to count the number of times tonight.
Oh yeah, was it number 20 that won again?
Yeah.
Was it number 20 that went down in the box early and the ref told him to get up?
That is correct.
Okay, yeah. So you know what kind of game he's looking at.
Oh, got to get there, Jaden. Got to get there. Oh, what a
nice.
What a play by Javi. And I'm not sure who the defender was who gave it all up to try and keep it out, but
that was William.
William Del Toro just took an absolute nasty knock onto the goal. I'm surprised they're not trying to make sure that the goal is lined up correctly.
Yeah.
I think that's what the guy taking the corner is asking for right now, is that they fix it. He definitely knocked it off kilter, and we've moved those goals. We know that's not easy.
No.
To knock one of those off its bearings means you ran into it pretty darn hard. Ball into the middle. Oh,
nice stop.
Living dangerously right now, but keeping it on this side of the net, which is good. Last week, this FCB reserve team was a little bit short-handed and ended up having to play Javier, the goalie, up at striker for about the last 15 minutes of the game. And to say that I was shocked at how well he played as striker would be an understatement. In fact, he won a long ball header flick on that put Lupe in one-on-one on the goal, and it should have ended the game. But the keeper for the other team ended up making a huge one-on-one save.
Well, you know, generally your goalkeeper is generally a really good field player.
Well, there's no doubt that Javier was a good field player at one point in time before he became a goalie.
Some of your best center backs started out as strikers a lot of the time.
North Georgia is really living dangerously by playing those through balls across the middle of the pitch. They've gotten fortunate. They haven't had a turnover yet, but it is only a matter of time. Good hustle back by Lupe.
Oh, man, the pace that they're playing, I love what Lupe brings to the table in that midfield. He's been recovering back, and he's been tough.
Oh. Yeah, Juan absolutely obliterated the linesman there on that ball.
He seemed to be okay. He took it like a champ.
Yeah, he did. Although the North Georgia player then tried to continue to play as if that was going to be allowed. But
right.
Oh, got to get it out of there, guys. Nice play by Juan. Get it down the field. Oh, unfortunate. It's a big difference in this game called the FC Birmingham Academy game against Georgia Revolution earlier today, and the sun was just blinding us in the booth. Nice to have the sun out of play at this point. I didn't get a chance to do it, but I do know that today many viewers across the state of Alabama got to actually witness the partial solar eclipse that occurred. It's a little too cloudy here in Birmingham when it occurred. We couldn't see it here.
Yeah.
Nice step by Mateo. He's been a really solid addition over at the right back position, or left back position.
It's a little early for games and shit, man. Nice throw by Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden can throw a ball long. Yeah, this is a call that Gordy doesn't get enough for the work he does. Players pushing into the small of his back seems to happen on a regular basis. Nice layback. Junior Regama's been solid as a center back. He's had some minutes up at our Premier Division level in seasons past. Oh, nice run. Let's go. Put it right across the middle. Oh. Gael just couldn't get it in gear there. Goalie came out and made a nice play, though.
He did. I mean,
he read it well. It's the only chance he had.
Right.
FC Birmingham bench is very excited by the tackles that Matea's made on the far sideline, even put that one off of the North Georgia attacker.
Yeah, he has a tall task over there because, I mean, you can tell that right outside winger is a midfielder is really good. And I believe he knows it. And he's trying to get him from getting the full head of steam towards the goal.
Well, that is the one thing that we're going to have to watch with Juan on that far side. Learning, a new position on the wing is that you have to track back defensively when you're out on those wingers. It's Gael and Juan are going to have to do a lot of running today. Oh, that's a good ball. Lupe over to Junior Regama, of all people, almost connected.
Yeah, if you'd have put a touch on it, that was a goal. It's good. Oh, no, it's kind of hard to tell on that one. It's like he barged in and.
Yeah, I'm not really sure we have another situation where opposing coach is doing a lot of yelling and screaming on the sidelines. In the first game we did today, the coach of the Georgia Revolution got an early yellow card. I don't think these referees appreciate the back talk that comes from these benches, and I don't think I would either.
Yeah.
It's a hard enough job.
Yeah. Well, you talked about Juan coming back, and that was Juan who just made the clearance.
That was good.
And he's right back at the halfway mark.
Yeah, that's the winger position is one of the tougher ones in this system, simply because they are being asked to run the length of the field, and it's you've got to put the work in during the week in order to be able to sustain the pace of something like that.
Right, and the beauty as well, when you're playing the system that we're playing, you can interchange, you can exchange your position.
Oh, a good ball, let's go. A good run here, one good touch. Yeah, let's go. Right at the edge of the box. Looks like Gael is a left-footed player. He wants to cut in off of that right-handed side. Doesn't look comfortable making the run all the way to the corner. I think they're starting to figure that out, but he made a nice cut there, drew the foul, and now we're about to see a guy who has an absolute cannon of a left foot putting a ball on goal. If he can keep it down, this will be trouble for this keeper. There's not too many players I've seen at his age that can hit a ball when he hits it right as hard as Gordy can. Ooh.
We were in training. We had a scrimmage game, and he took a shot, and the goalkeeper stopped it, but it broke his wrist.
Oh.
He hit it so hard it broke his wrist. It was when you say he has a cannon for a leg, I mean he really does.
Yeah, he's a little bit too unselfish at times. I find myself constantly telling him to be more selfish, but it's easier to teach a guy to become more selfish than it is to teach a guy to become unselfish. So I thought they were calling that on FC Birmingham. It did look like a handball.
Well, it was a handball earlier. Again, I really feel like moving Lupe more to the central midfield has made a huge difference.
Well, when you've got Lupe and then Bailey and Ferium, kind of three experienced guys right up the spine of your midfield, it does seem to add a lot. And Lupe being such a creative player.
I mean, two great players on the wing as well. I mean, with having Juan on one side and Gael on the other. I mean, they're two young guys, but they're very experienced, very good players as well.
Well, and the great news is we've got a lot of pace sitting on that bench. So a guy like Memo, when he comes in later on one of those two wings, with fresh legs, is really. Gael's already giving this guy fits down this side, Juan on the other side.
Memo's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, a guy with his pace and ball hawking ability is really going to be a challenge for the other team in the second half. And that's the beauty of the reserve program. So this is a true reserve team out here tonight. There's no premier players that have been dropped down for this contest at all, and quality up and down the bench. You don't lose anything by players coming in.
Right.
Looks like the coach is gonna do some early subs. So, what a takedown! It's unfortunate there. Gordy did a great job of bringing that ball down.
Is that Domingo that's going in?
No, I think Domingo is out today, unfortunately. I say unfortunately. It's for an Amazing Life event. I think he's 1 week away from graduating over at Talladega College, so I think he just has some things with the graduation going on. But I think we got Memo and
It's hard to see from this distance, you know.
yeah.
Can't see the number.
Yeah, our bench guys are wearing pennies tonight, so you can't really tell who's coming in. That would probably give us an idea of who's coming off as well.
Let it go.
Oh, a nice ball.
Nice run.
Nice. Juan coming in.
Very good.
And another goal. Goal for FCB. Juan.
My goodness, that was such a great ball.
2 goals on the evening. Amazing camera work done by Iverson. He's catching every moment of the action for you guys at home. Sometimes when the ball transitions like that, I can tell you, I've worked a camera like that before. Sometimes you end up behind the play and then you don't get the ball in the net. But Iverson's caught both goals cleanly tonight, so that's Juan will be extremely happy as he rewatches this. But good ball movement. That hit 4 people in the midfield before the ball sprung through to Juan, and that's exactly the style of soccer that Coach Gabriel and the reserve team want to play. So there's current score, 24 minutes in. FC Birmingham 2, North Georgia 0.
You know, by the end of this, we may need to put Iverson's Instagram tag out there because they're gonna be. I'm sure the players will be calling him or sending him a DM for the video.
That's right. That's right. He'll be the living legend.
Yeah.
And we hear he's quite the player too.
Oh, absolutely. One of the leaders. He plays on one of our state league teams now. I actually had the pleasure of coaching Iverson. Hopefully he sticks with it. I mean, we may be talking about him here in a couple of seasons.
Yeah, I'm assuming that both of those 2 subs went into the game, but I'm not figuring out who it is. Either that or Coach Gabriel's called them back momentarily. I think that's what's happened. Oh, another through ball.
One again.
Juan's pace is really causing them trouble. 20 does not want any piece of that.
Oh, with the right foot.
Oh! Shocking that was not called a handball.
I think they would have called it, but since they
got the ball and we're going the other way.
Yep.
Yeah, we just need this ball to get played out of bounds or something. Oh, they tried to play it early. That was our best friend there. Nice job by Jaden Harrison getting in front of that ball. Long shot. We will live with long shots like that from 30 yards out. Great job by FC Birmingham. Sometimes you can get in a lull. You've coached a lot of games. You know how you can get in that lull right after you score a goal and all of a sudden you give up a goal. So it looks like they've made it through that initial moments.
They did. And you're absolutely correct. I mean, most times you score, you're most vulnerable right at the kickoff. They can come back and score back on you. But no, you're right.
Not 100% sure what the call was there, but it's on Gordy.
Look, Gordy's he's a very sneaky player.
It's pretty feisty.
Yeah. He knows how to use his body. I would definitely say that. I mean, he's very smart.
Nice distribution. Oh, ball just didn't sneak through. Bailey going for it. Oh, good hard tackle, but
and he's still after it.
Yeah, one of the things I've enjoyed of watching Coach Gabriel's teams is that he does get the pure hustle out of his teams. Don't give up on balls. Don't hang their heads for long. Really does seem to get the most out of his players.
Well, you got to keep in mind, too, Coach Gabriel is picking up a lot of players fresh out of the academy. Not even if they didn't play with FCB Academy. They may have played with other youth teams. Yeah. And there's a transition. So, I mean, he does a great job of really getting them ready for this level. He helps them from the standpoint of, getting that muscle. Because you look at a lot of the guys now, like Gordy may have lost 20 pounds, just going through Coach Gabriel's training sessions. he's done a fantastic job of trying to really bringing these guys up to where they need to be to be able to compete at this level.
Ooh, that's a tough call to go out on us, but linesman had a better view than me. Good ball reversal. Bailey playing a nice long diagonal over to Gael. Gael positioning himself correctly and drawing the foul, allowing us to breathe. And it looks like the referee is done with this this coach as well. It's the second time he's come over. Didn't look like a very respectful exchange. I'm not going to try and read too much into it, but it seemed like his directions were a little shrugged off. Lupe just too strong. All right, Javier coming out of the net. He's going to make this play.
Play you can make.
Yeah, it's a smart play.
Yeah.
Put it into the stands and let yourself have time to get back in the goal. Too many times you'll see a goalie tap the ball short out of bounds, and then they put themselves in a terrible position because
they can play quick.
Yeah, they play that ball quick. And Javi, being a smart player, shot that thing up to about the 8th row.
Oh, that's intercepted.
Yeah, that long ball that they've been trying to play.
Oh, come on, Gordy.
Gordy just needs to strength this guy. It's a good shot on goal. Keeper made it nice. Good hands, batted it down.
He was going for a curl shot. You can tell the way he hit it. It just didn't quite. It didn't quite curl the way he wanted it to.
Mateo pushing on the back, but at the same time, I like to see your outside backs just really corral them right there at the midfield line. Don't let them get any hope that they're going to get in towards the goal. If you've noticed in the last 10 minutes, the North Georgia team has really resorted to a lot of long balls. They have not been comfortable trying to work the ball down the field. Testament to the pressure that FCB has really put on them in the midfield. Oh, great ball there.
Oh.
Gordy going to fight for that. Nice hold-up play by Gordy.
Good ball. William coming down the sideline.
Yeah, William. He's got a great name, too. Del Toro is fantastic.
Oh!
Great ball. Great ball. Juan just barely missed getting a third goal, getting his hat trick in the first half. If the balls keep coming like that, though, it's only a matter of time.
That's right.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Well, that was a little question, but I think number 20 may have held him on, you know?
Yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, our lady referee right down here, linesman, part of our ASA board, was right on the play. So we'll say she got the call absolutely spot on.
Speaking of the AR, Jennifer Pfeiffer, she was just named the head coach of the new professional indoor team.
I did see that. Both the men's and women's head coach for the new Magic City SC going to be playing over at the Pelham Civic Center starting in the spring.
Yep, I think is it January they're supposed to start? No, I know it starts during the winter months.
Yeah, super exciting for our city to have an indoor program. If I could push through the back for Junior Gama, sometimes when you're just big and strong like that, you get called. Yeah, Magic City SC should be a fun watch. We absolutely are excited to have them as part of the soccer culture here in Birmingham. You know, everything that grows the soccer culture in Birmingham, FC Birmingham is happy to be a part of and greatly supports.
Oh, absolutely. I actually had the pleasure of going to lunch with the owner, and we kind of talked about his program, what he was looking to do, and I mean it sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah. Now my understanding is that he has also been involved with the Arena Football League and some other franchises. So sounds like we're very fortunate that he's taken an interest in in our city starting up a program here. Great ball across the middle. One of the things I love about Junior in the defense is that his first step to a ball is just very good. He's not afraid to try and go win that ball out of the air.
Right.
And that is textbook 101 for a center back. If you can beat the person to the ball in the air, 99 times out of 100, you're going to beat that person. So this person has the unenviable task of trying to keep pace with Juan. He looks like he never runs out of any energy whatsoever.
Listen, that's something that's not fun when we're in training. Sometimes we were shorter players in practice, and so I would boot up and join those guys in training.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, he is so fast, man. He is fast and he's skilled.
We have several members of the U17 women's FCB soccer team here and their coach. Frankie is down behind the opponent's goal, fielding balls as well. So,
you know, it's been exciting, actually, with the women's side of FCB. I mean, it's something that, you know, when we started out with the WPSL team, and this side of the club is starting to grow pretty fast. We went from no women youth teams to now 3.
Another dangerous ball there. Their goalie seems very hesitant to want to. Oh, my. You don't see that very often, playing it with your feet up to your hands like that. It was pretty cool, though, I won't lie. The long hair, playing it with his feet up to his hands.
He walked the ball up the field quite far, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that is, oh, my. That is something that I would say is a very common occurrence in all soccer matches, is that the spots for throw-ins are really more of a suggestion than they are.
Oh, wow.
Ball turned over. North Georgia's got a player running down the pitch. Corralled pretty good by Jaden. Jaden needs to just keep him corralled. Don't worry about him. That he's very frustrated. Number 7 is very frustrated in this game right now.
Listen, Jaden is really strong. I don't think people realize how strong.
I think we're about to have another warning to this bench. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but
it must not be that bad because he's not even reaching for a pocket to.
No, but it appears to be a player, right? Not the coach. It's a player with a penny on.
Which usually, you know, if you have a penny on, you're supposed to be seated on the bench.
Yeah, I think right now number 7 is getting very frustrated with Jaden. You know, one of the things about Jaden that I like is he plays with a little bit of edge to him. Sometimes that doesn't work in his favor, but most of the time I really like the fact that you know, he's going to let you know that he's playing against you.
That's a center back, you know.
Ball played into the middle. It's a good flick over.
How many great center backs know that are friendly?
Not many. And that was Mateo with the flick. It was a good flick. They had a guy on the back pole. Looked like he was ready to kind of lace that thing in, and Mateo just flicked it nicely, just right over his head. We're down to 37th minute. For those of you just tuning in, it is FCB 2, North Georgia 0. North Georgia playing a short corner. Nice play by Juan to block it, and again played out by Bailey Harris. We like to see physical contact being let go for the most part. These are grown men playing out here, especially these two teams.
Oh, yeah.
Battling for really, you know, on the outside of battling for a playoff spot. So, so this is a very pivotal game, which is probably why North Georgia brought some of their Premier League players tonight.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate today. Had a little bit of rain all yesterday and this morning, and then a couple hours before game time, everything kind of dried up. I'm not sure what that call was against Gordy again.
Because Gordy had the guy on his back. Unless he grabbed him, maybe he had an arm bar.
Yeah, maybe it was a handball. I'm not 100% sure, but AR was right there. She made the call. Oh, nice punch out. Bailey did the imaginary header there. You see so many players. They look like they got the header lined up, and then that ball goes up in the lights, and then there's no clue where that ball is.
There's another dangerous play for you.
Wow. I have not seen that call in about a year, and I've seen it in consecutive games. So maybe that's a point of emphasis right now with the referees. I'll have to ask after the game for my own knowledge, just because, again, I feel like you see it constantly in games around the world.
I think they'll let you get away with it if you're actually actively trying to get up and playing, but just blatantly being on the ground. Oh.
Another one of those phantom headers, this time by Regamo at the back. Luckily collected by Javi. I think FCB would really enjoy taking a nice 2-goal lead to the locker room.
Oh, absolutely.
They've they had a pretty good control on this game, and still do, but North Georgia has kind of played their way back into this game and starting to ease the ball onto our half of the field a little bit more.
Right.
Nice win by Mateo there. That would have to be the same kind of through the back there. Yeah. The referee's been pretty consistent, I would say, for the most part. I got no complaints with the way he's called this game. All in all, that's really all you're asking for is from a ref is, call a game in a consistently manner and then let the players adjust to it.
Right.
Juan's just giving that guy fits. I don't know what number he is, but he does not like 77 at this point. It's the best game I've seen out of Juan in a couple of weeks.
Last season he scored five goals against SSL, 2 last season.
There's no doubt that he knows what he's doing. And that just goes to show you right there. That play is a microcosm of how Gabriel's team is so effective. Defender pulls up. Mateo pulls up. He's got his center midfielder, Bailey Harris, running behind him to cover him. Mateo makes the play, but if he hadn't, he had someone covering him. And you see that consistently throughout the pitch, a player backing up another player when they go to make a play on the ball. And, as well as I do, it's easy to beat one. It ain't easy to beat 2 and 3 and 4. And the more bodies you can get between the player and the ball, the better. Nice play there by Jaden.
Yeah, and it's been a process with Coach Gabriel's teams because the style that he likes to bring, you have to be in shape. If you're not fit, it's going to be a really hard time, being able to maintain and play at the level that he expects for you to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. I can assure you that I'm not in game shape for Gabriel's team right now.
Listen, I ran the stadium once and I was done.
No.
Ball played across the center. Shot comes in. Both teams were shouting for a handball there. That was kind of interesting. Oh. High kick by Lupe, according to
that wasn't a high kick.
Yeah, typically the criteria for the high kick is if it's dangerous or not, and that didn't seem to pose any real danger to the player. In fact, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe the rule is that you can kick as high as you want as long as you don't cause a dangerous situation for the other player, i.e. bicycle kicks, things like that.
Yeah,
that hit off the
uprights.
Javi had it covered all the way. Was not going to be a problem. But a good shot, nonetheless. Had a nice dip to it. It was kind of the perfect range, that 25-yard range where you can have enough room to get it up and over the wall.
Good ball.
Ooh. Nice run. Dawn.
Oh, nice.
Oh, unlucky there. And super unlucky there. The ball bounces right to their one player. Nice step. Del Toro has just been on his game today. If they could switch fields. Oh, that's a great ball.
Oh,
yes, sir! With the hat trick.
With the hat trick.
Goal for FCB in the 44th minute.
Mr. Juan Dominguez.
It's funny. I guess he doesn't score unless he scores a ton. So 3 goals in the first half by Juan Dominguez. Perfectly placed back ball by Gael. And then what I would call a toe poke off of the left upright. Just sneaks in the side of the goal. So absolutely perfectly worked, perfectly timed FCB going into the half. More than likely with a 3-goal lead.
Did you see any indication of extra time? I didn't see anything.
He pointed at the fourth official, and I'm assuming that means 1.
Gotcha.
Oh,
that's a card.
Not a card. I guess he's just got a long leash right now. Typically when you grab from behind, you're absolutely right, Doug. That's an automatic yellow card. But I think with the score being 3-0 and the third goal just being scored, the ref had a little bit of mercy.
Yeah, but we were headed to goal.
We were headed to goal with numbers.
Yep.
See a good ball put in here. A little too close to the goalie. Lupe didn't like Juan scoring all these goals. He wanted 1. And there we are. The first half has ended. Your FC Birmingham Reserves 3, North Georgia United 0. Great first half for FC Birmingham. Pretty much in total control. All of the major scoring chances were coming at the FC Birmingham end, and actually it's probably very fortunate that it's not worse than 3-0 at this point. So. Everybody go grab a drink, grab yourself something to eat, and we'll catch you back up at the beginning of the second half. We go to the halftime break, FC Birmingham 3, North Georgia 0. Is it weird to listen to us talk over here? It's not. Yeah, you're doing a killer job on the camera, dude. You're staying on the ball perfect. You're way better than Doug. Now, Doug was fighting his son, just blinding us up here in the. Man, they're in a lot of trouble, dude. They can't stop Gaia.
Just to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. to hide. Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide.
Here we are back at Lawson Field for the kickoff for the second half of the doubleheader tonight. The first game, our FC Birmingham Academy fell short to first place Georgia Revolution 1-0. In the second game, in a crucial Division I matchup, the FC Birmingham reserves are leading 3-0 over the North Georgia United 2 team. Juan Dominguez had a huge first half, number 77 at the bottom of your screen, with 3 goals, recording a hat trick for the first time this season by an FC Birmingham reserve player. And the ball is kicked. Throw in for FC Birmingham. Looks like Jaden Harris is going to take it. He has a pretty long throw in if he wants to. Throws it into the corner of the box. North Georgia with a run out. They played the ball across. Oh, and offsides is the call. I thought he might have been offsides, but I didn't see the flag go up. She was letting the play go. offensive player not happy. FC Birmingham has to realize that they got a little lucky, a little fortunate because the offensive player ran offsides a little bit more. Oh, Memo's pace, something they haven't seen all game. He's our sub coming in at halftime. Ball played across the middle. Oh, almost stumbled it into their own net. Spoke with Coach Greg Wall at halftime, and he indicated that priority for this team was making sure that they tried to keep that clean sheet. Almost fell apart in the first minute and a half of the second half, but luckily offsides, or we'll say smartly offsides. Ball played into Memo. He's offsides, shoots the ball. Even if he wasn't offsides, that ball was about 80 feet away from goal. Oh my goodness. Not sure offsides was right there, but we'll go with it. Ball played in by the keeper. Won by Jaden Harris. We have two players on FC Birmingham's reserve team with the last name Harris. No relation whatsoever. Ball played under there. Oh.
I just stabilize it there and I just do up here. Put my hand and hit the cooler.
Looks like maybe Juan's suffering from some cramps. Maybe he stretched a little bit too far when he tried to make that tackle. It's going to take a lot for him to want to come off the field, though, with a hat trick in the bag. Interestingly enough, to deal with Juan's pace, it looks like they've shifted number 20. He was playing up at their left wing all the way back to one of their outside backs now. Been told by Coach Regual that it looks like more than likely Javier will play the entire game back at goal. Oh, Memo with the long header. Almost caught the goalie sleeping.
I thought it went in for a minute.
Yeah, I don't think any of us expected him to head it. I thought for sure he was going to bring it down to his feet, but he scored a goal last week with a diving header and was trying to replicate it. Nothing like one of the shortest guys on the field scoring header goals. Number 20 has really struggled with these balls in the air.
He really has.
Doesn't look like he's a natural center back. Got an explanation from the referee at halftime too. It was not the player in the penny he kept going and talking to. It was the coach he was talking to, who evidently was barking at him pretty incessantly. So said nothing got to the point where he felt like he needed to give a card. He felt like he had it under control, which is always good. I like a referee who doesn't dole out his yellow cards very easily.
Right.
Keep control.
Well, with Juan taking his free kick, he's going to definitely be an outswinger.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be for someone's head.
Yeah.
Although Juan's goal hungry today, so who knows?
Oh, it's a good ball. Oh!
Who was that in the middle?
Like it was Junior.
Junior Regama. No, that might have been Del Toro.
Oh.
William Del Toro winning the header up front. So, one of the things that the reserve team definitely has, they have some guys who are good in the air. When you put Bailey and Junior and Del Toro and Jaden, they got Gordy. They've got a lot of guys who can win headers.
Phew.
That was a weight room play by
you took the words right out of my mouth.
Lupe. Was a little too strong for that guy, and unfortunately, it just looked so bad that he had to call it. I think maybe the arm extended a little too.
Yeah.
Long ball played here. Oh,
wow.
That is definitely not something that should be looked at very favorably.
Yeah, I don't think it'll draw a card. It may draw a nice talking to.
Yeah, it depended on what the linesman did. You know, if the linesman had reacted a little bit more, it would have given us an indication that there would have been a card coming. But you know, she, I think, felt like it was a more of a common foul. But regardless, protecting the goalkeepers is of huge importance.
Right. Well, the last thing you want is Javier dipping his shoulder in on you.
Yeah, I would not want to feel what Javier could lower on you. That's for sure. But he bounces back up. He looks like he's ready to go. He wants to preserve this shutout as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, one of the things that.
Good turn. Oh, he almost got one, but he got hit right the last second. They can play it out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. That is dangerous right there. You don't see that very often, the shielding for 45 seconds in order to let the goalie come into play. Yeah, they're starting to become a little bit more of a cadence of fouls happening.
Right. Oh, he's on. He's on.
Yeah, run.
No, he was on.
Yeah, I thought he might have repositioned himself there. It looked like the linesman had made up his mind.
Yeah. I was looking at the right center back. I thought the right center back may have kept him on because he really wasn't in line.
The interesting thing about this game is usually teams will test our tight back line. This team, for whatever reason, has not tried to do that very often.
But, you know, if you think about it, we've been doing a pretty good job of winning the ball in the midfield.
Yes.
Right? So,
yes, and just keeping pressure on the passers, right? Like that's of all things you can do. That's a great.
It's a great run.
I thought
it was going to Memo as well.
So you can see why they put number 20 back there. It's not to win balls in the air. It's because he's super fast. This is the area where sometimes the reserve team has struggled. If pacey players can get behind them. But once you let the FC Birmingham kind of team regroup, get bodies behind the ball, they seem to be very resolute on defense.
Listen, early on in the season, you know, this team would have we probably would have given up a shot on goal. And but now since the conditioning program, now these guys are coming back. The midfielders are recovering well. They're filling in space. You see the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just you see it time and time again, the tracking back of players. Juan coming in and just getting that toe poke, Bailey coming in and getting that header. You know, it's just time and time again you see these guys that are just getting in on the plays and ensuring that their team has more time to recover. Ball played across the middle. Nice win by Del Toro again. He's been strong in the air.
It's a good interception.
Yeah, I would definitely say that the key to this beating this back line right now is just putting it to the outside, working from the outside in.
Right, putting it in the space. I mean, the players are good enough to really track down those balls, but putting it out in the space to give us a chance to use our pace.
Referee's been a little whistle happy, in my opinion, in the second half. Seems like we have had very little flow of play because the whistle just keeps blowing.
Right.
every goalie likes to toe that line, right? They like to get as close to the edge of their goal box as they humanly possibly can.
Well, you know, they want to see if they can hit it to the 30 on the other side, you know.
Sounds like we might have a little street racing going on here in the Birmingham metro area. And we have another offsides. FCB set that line up perfectly.
Yeah, they all look back at the AR and they already knew what happened.
And she's in perfect position. I'll give her credit. What's her name again?
Jennifer.
Jennifer was in perfect position for the call. You know, so many times the biggest problem I think teams have with ARs is just they don't stay with the back line of defense. And, you know, if you're not in that exact position, it's almost impossible to make the right calls on, you know, an offside. So credit to her.
Yeah.
She was in the right position. Gordy running through it. I thought he was about to win that thing.
Oh, wow.
Memo's got a lot of speed. Again, nothing easy coming out of the back end of North Georgia. Everything they do to get up the field is really difficult. Players get in between the balls, playing out of bounds. Doesn't look like that would be the most fun team to play against right now. FC Birmingham seems like they want a couple more goals today.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we got a lot of people over here and nobody over here.
Once again, they're filling in the space, they're recovering well. See, I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, 4 weeks ago, that wouldn't have happened.
Nice defensive play by William again. He's had a strong game over there at right back. Not even sure if that's really his natural position, but he's great at it if it is.
It is. I mean, he can play anywhere on the back line. He can also play the center defensive mid as well. In the academy, he played right and left back.
Okay. Yeah, he's had a solid game 2 weeks in a row.
He's incredibly fast. You wouldn't think so, but he has an acceleration. Just if he can get a full head of steam going down the field, it's very hard to catch. And his ball skills are really, really good.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed about this particular FC Birmingham team is that they have a lot of guys who have very quick acceleration. So that first 10 yards of pace, and that is probably one of the most important things in soccer is, you know, how can you be first to the ball? And oh, here we go. Now we're going to see some real pace. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a save! What a save by the keeper. Stretched out long. I thought for sure Memo. So did Memo. He thought he had a goal there, but 2 weeks in a row, one-on-ones with the goalies, we have not been the beneficiary of. Nice step in here.
That's William. Good ball, William.
Oh, to Juan. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That looked like a bunch of guys competing hard for the ball. Ball ended up with a scissor kick in the back of the net from Gordy, but it is what it is.
Do it again, as my coach would say.
Oh. There's the famous Lupe move.
Oh, nice ball. Out for throw in.
I just noticed that Gabriel Gregoire, our coach, is wearing an homage to our first team's coach, Preston Goldfarb, with the pink hat tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, that, you know, it's breast cancer awareness month.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah.
Got a couple of players down here. We got Jaden all by himself. Look at all those guys running back, though. had nowhere to go with the ball because he had 4 guys sprinting their hearts out down the field. What we do need to do, though, is make sure we are getting back.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't be happy about the 5 guys that were walking on the attacking end.
Yeah, it's the danger of going for that 4th goal so hard.
Oh, it's good. Good ball. Listen, number 20, he has been step for step.
Yeah, he has. That's where I'd like to see Gordy step up and use his size a little bit. I don't know that this guy can handle. That would be the dangerous
That should be
play
a dangerous
right
play,
there.
yeah.
He literally was, no. That's on us?
No,
Oh.
it's not. No. It's on my
Okay, ref pointed the opposite direction at first. That's why the gasp. But yeah, the player was literally on his back, reaching for the ball with his arms.
Yeah, he may even grab the ankles of Gordy as well. Like Bailey and Gordy has a plan.
Looked like maybe Lupe was going to try and put that return through ball over to. Oh, here we go, Javi.
He greets you with you have an infectious smile.
All right, they're making a change on their back line. Number 5 coming in. Wish we knew their names, but number 5 coming in on the far side. They only have a couple subs on their bench. One of them has kind of been acting as a player coach. Not sure if he's actually going to be going into the game today or not, but the one sub who would look like he was ready to go in has gone in now. Nice play by Fury, just shepherding the ball out. Oh, they do have a couple more guys warming up down here. I didn't see them. They do have a couple more guys. They're just off of the bench now.
Yeah.
Bailey Harris turning the ball over in his end. One back quickly by FC Birmingham.
Oh,
and a quick run by Memo.
Here we go.
Memo's got way too much pace. She's going to try to
Finish.
get. Oh, the goalie
my
again.
goodness.
Yeah, I don't mind our midfielders shooting. One of the issues we had early in the season is that our midfielders just wouldn't pull the trigger on shots. So not a great shot on goal, but definitely I like to see the ball going towards the goal.
Right. And Jayden climbing his back.
Yeah, that's North Georgia probably not happy with that call, simply because they had a pure advantage on the play.
Right.
Referee had made up his mind early, though. Switch of the ball over there. Memo again doing that defensive work. Oh, but he turns the ball over.
Oh.
Turns the ball over, and they put it right in the back of the net. Can't turn the ball over in your own goalie box area, and these Division I UPSL teams will make you pay every time. So, quick shot after a quick turnover, and scores now FC Birmingham 3, North Georgia United 1, and now they got a little wind behind their sails. So, FC Birmingham needs to get that energy level back up and realize, hey, it's just one goal. In the 67th minute, scores 3-1 FC Birmingham.
Don't play back. Don't play back. Don't play back.
Oh, it might be our first yellow card of the night, going to number 11. It's an absolute cannon of a shot by North Georgia. Javi, very little he could do on a play like that.
Right. No, it was a dangerous turnover, and it's like you said, in this league, you make mistakes like that, and they'll punish you.
Well, and that's the thing. We've got to realize that you know, this is a team we're competing for a playoff spot. So they're not done by any means with 67 minutes into this game. There's still, 23 left on the clock plus any stoppage time that's added.
Right. We've had our chances though this half. You know, Memo's had at least two. You know.
Well, the goalie has kept them in this game. There's absolutely no doubt about it. You know, his saves on these one-on-one plays has allowed them to have even a remote chance in this game. Couldn't get it far enough. Yeah, right now I'm a little bit nervous about the way we're looking for this long ball on every.
Right, instead of just playing through the midfield like we've done all this time.
Yeah, you see it. You see the success that it had, but what it does is it's opening us up in the back for. What in the world?
Well, when you skip when you jump.
What was the call there? They're calling that
I
on
think it was a handball.
FC Birmingham. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, another call against us. Yeah, right now, whatever we're doing is not jiving with what the referee is liking, because I feel like it's been about 5 or 6 calls in a row going against the home team. This is the kid who's had a little bit of a cannon on his shots as of late. Nice hands by Javi. Little bobble, but fell on it quickly. Looks like we've got about 5 players warming up for FC Birmingham. I think fresh legs probably is something that would be of some value right now. It looks like to some degree we're a little bit flat.
Yep. But you know, it's usually in the 60th, 65th minute is when you kind of see that happening. You know, it's kind of a trend. You ever pay attention, you'll see most subs happen around that time.
It's a nice ball to the outside. William making a good run for Memo. Number 5's got some pace. He may not have the pace that Memo's got, but he's got enough pace to get in front of that ball.
I would like to see a long throw there. You know, maybe get a Jaden up.
Yeah, that's where we're really missing the captain. You know, Josh usually takes control of those situations and chunks the ball into the box.
Yeah.
Good pressure by FC Birmingham, keeping the ball down here. I mean, that's really what we got to do is just make them struggle to get it out of their back, get enough members in between them and the ball, and then just don't make careless turnovers. And we should be walking out of here with a victory. It's the first time that guy's gotten the best out of William over there.
Well, William got him back. You see, he can't come back.
It's good hustle.
Got one open. No, he was not off. One was not off.
Yeah, it was hard to say he was off. He looked like he was trapped in between 2 different defenders over there.
He was, actually.
40. 18 minutes left in this game. Didn't seem too convinced one way or the other with how she was going to make that call. Eventually call goes against FCB. Throw in for North Georgia.
Out, man. Swing.
Goal kick coming out for FC Birmingham. Long header. Look like player might have been in an offsides position. No harm, no foul. Again, right now it looks like FC Birmingham's a little bit sluggish. Probably needs to take a deep breath. Just regain composure. Sometimes a goal will do that to you. We just need to stick one in the other net, and then it can be relaxed again.
Oh, yeah. Make you wish you had timeouts, right? This would be a perfect time for a timeout.
That is something that's very unique about the sport of soccer, is that there's never any timeouts.
Right.
Oh, great ball there.
Great ball.
See if Memo can catch that. I'm sure he can,
He's
knowing how
catching it.
fast he is.
Memo can catch everything.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Sure looked like he thought he caught it. But Memo's a pretty sneaky guy, so there's really no telling. Need to see Gordy get one in the back of the net. He's overdue right now for a goal.
He really is. I mean, but he's had a task. You know, he's having to go, he's having to fight for every ball.
Not sure what the linesman called there. Maybe it was an offsides. I'm not 100% sure what the call was. Goodness gracious, there are a lot of whistles in this second half.
Yeah.
It has been about 30 seconds of soccer for every whistle blown. So definitely, FC Birmingham's going to get their money's worth per whistle blown out of these referees tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you close your eyes, you'd think you will playing basketball with the way the whistle's been blowing.
Absolutely. I actually thought that I had that exact same thought. That's funny that you said that. Is this feels more like a basketball whistle than it does a soccer whistle,
Right.
and especially a UPSL soccer whistle where there's an expectation that the games are going to get a little physical.
Right. Oh, here we go. Very nice.
Mateo making the run, putting the ball across. Oh,
He
Gordy
tried.
Gordy trying for the spectacular.
Yeah.
I think he put his foot right in that guy's stomach.
Well, he did get the scissor kick earlier when it didn't count, so I guess he figured he could try it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we've since I've said that, we've had 3 whistles.
We need to have a whistle counter.
Yeah, Iverson, you keeping track over there, buddy? He says you don't have that many fingers.
As a phantom header.
Yeah,
that you
I
talked about earlier.
don't know if he was dummying this or if he truly thought he had a play on that or what. But I think it looks like Victor's being called over to the bench, going to be slotted into that midfield role. So that phantom header might be the last touch.
It's a good touch. Oh, look at that
It's
move.
nice if we could have gotten them.
Oh, we could have got on the end of it.
Yeah, one more over to Memo, and he was free on goal to hit it right at that goalie again.
Well, this goalkeeper has Memo's number, so,
Yeah.
It's not a guaranteed goal.
No, but I want Memo to get one by him, that's for sure. It's got to be frustrating. I was always a defender, not a striker, so
Yeah.
didn't have too many goal-scoring opportunities, but
I'm sure he's going to have nightmares about this goalkeeper.
long shot from Firium.
From Firium.
Firium got him a goal two or three games ago from about that distance, and came through a lot of traffic, and I'm sure he was reliving that glory. It looked like it had a shot, actually. It was bending nicely.
Well, the wind is to our backs now, so it's –
Christian Pulisic today scored a similar goal against Germany.
Yeah, I was here at the field. How did that final? I know they were down 3-1.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, turn off your TV if you don't want to know, but Germany 3, USA 1. But I was really proud of the way that the part of the game, I watched the first half. I was here calling the other game for the second half. But I was really proud of the way we really went after Germany. We didn't lay back. It's kind of the thing you've always wanted to see out of American soccer is, hey, let's go head-to-head with the big boys and not be scared. And that's the way we played today. Didn't work out in our favor, but I think that's the way we're going to learn and grow for the upcoming World Cup in 26.
Absolutely.
Is that right, 26?
It is.
Wow. Juan on the touch. I think he played it out, so that ball's still
in. No?
I think that ball was out on that player, too.
He called offsides. Is that an offsides call? Or was it a goal kick?
Not 100% sure. Looks like all the players that were warming up have been called back over to the bench. We got about 10 minutes left in the game. I thought I saw your son here for a second.
He was.
Okay.
He's looking for his phone.
Okay. I knew it was probably phone or money or something. He surely didn't want to work the camera for Iverson.
No, he said he had to use the restroom, and he never came back. That was the first game.
I have two sons, so I fully understand. Yes.
It's our ball.
Played it off of him. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it
You
works
can
in
kick
our favor, yeah.
Who we got coming off here? Hang on. We got two subs coming on. It looks like Jaden Harris is coming off for number 30, which is Alejandro Gonzalez. And 34 coming on for Gordy. That would be Nacho.
Nacho, wow. And they moved Del Toro to center back. Alejandro went to the right back, yeah.
That's a smart move. Alejandro normally plays on that outside back, and Del Toro last week played an amazing game as a center back. So, tip away. Let's go, Nacho.
It's got to be a shot. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh.
Memo with the ball. Nacho's going to post up in the middle, or one of our reserve goalies. Oh, Bailey with the actual header. Thought that was going back in the back of the net. The goalie, I will say this, the goalie for North Georgia has had an amazing second half.
He really has. He's kept the margin, pretty much where it's been.
Yeah, I mean, that header looked like it was heading for the back of the net. Memos has had two shots, looked like they're heading, but he's stayed tough. Oh, that's a bad turnover there. We need to foul somebody right now.
Junior's getting back.
Look at him. Junior will hustle back and plays.
Oh, look at the play he made.
That is Junior Regama, folks. Hustling all the way down the field, 65 yards.
And bringing it back on top of that. Oh.
Completely ran out of gas. I'm surprised he didn't just punt that one into the stands. Yeah, right.
It reminds you of that Wayne Rooney play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: Junior Regama as a center back is been a great addition to the FC Birmingham squad this year. Looks like Bailey Harris coming off the field for Victor
Mayorga.
Another product of our FCB Academy. Victor will bring a ton of pace and energy onto the field. It's a solid game by Bailey this afternoon in the midfield.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, he and Lupe Firium really in the first half just basically controlled the game and allowed for players like Juan Dominguez, who missed it, scored a hat trick in the first half, allowed him to have a lot of space. All right, the ball girls are acting a little too quick right now. Earlier in the game, couldn't get them to get the ball. Now they're firing it in with 7 minutes to go. So 7 minutes to go, 83rd minute. It is FC Birmingham 3, North Georgia 1. Again, in a pivotal matchup for Division I in the UPSL.
You know, Juan has really put in the shift today. You know,
I am shocked that he is still running as hard as he is.
He's a machine, man.
We have, as a team, watching all the games this year, he has been placed in the middle of the field and has struggled in tight spaces. Nice move by Coach Gabriel today to move him out to the wing and let him have one-on-one opportunities constantly. And I can assure you there's not too many people in the UPSL that are going to win their one-on-one battles with Juan Dominguez. So
that's Farium coming out of the CDM, chasing.
Yeah, Farium in the 85th minute.
Oh, man.
This could be even in the box. We'll see where they place it. It's going to be placed. I mean, if you can see it on the field, that ball is literally touching the penalty box. Was literally fractions of an inch from being a PK. Lupe's standing over this ball. He's going to place an out-swinging ball into the middle. Sure, right now FCB is. Oh, actually, I forget he's a lefty. So yeah, he's gonna put that ball right in on the goal.
Far post.
Oh no,
he went righty.
We got enough players back.
Nice recovery. Oh. You know, Victor's been an instant impact since he's gotten in the game. He's been hustling back, a lot of pace, pretty much like you said, plenty of pace.
He's a good player. He's a young player, but he's trying to find his way in the UPSL. It's a big transition going from playing in a state league game to going and playing in a UPSL game, and he's made the transition pretty nicely this season. Oh, what
wow.
in the world?
What is this?
Yeah, ref.
He got to make sense of this because that was a lot of activity going on. I think the initial contact, they were both actually legitimately going for the ball. Then after that, it just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's on the North Georgia player. I'm shocked that he didn't pull those players over and have a word for the extracurricular activity post the play. But again, right now, FC Birmingham very happy to let this clock run. 3 minutes left on the clock in regulation, and then whatever stoppage time. This is where we can't get caught out.
Right. Well, we have 5 players back.
That was a great ball right there.
I mean, we're coming back. We're just the conditioning is showing that, the way they get back.
Javier was ready to throw a body on that kid, and he did not want any part of that. I don't blame you. Not in the 88th minute of a 2-goal game.
Listen, you get hit by Javier, UAB is coming to pick you up.
That's right.
That's pretty much where you're going to spend the night.
All right, so now we actually have 3 goalies on the field, 2 actually playing in field positions. Number 20, Jesus Villanueva, Lupe's brother, normally a goalkeeper for FC Birmingham, and then Nacho playing up at center forward. So Gabriel has a lot of talent evidently in between the poles, because he's literally placing them all out on the field. Again, Lupe just too smart of a player, too skilled for them in the center. He's been a great addition up at the 10.
You know, he actually stepped out of the box on that. Oh, we can get it this time. Cut back.
Oh,
in the box.
I am shocked at that.
Nothing.
Shocked at that.
I mean, AR, you
And
dropped the
they
flag.
called a
Corner kick, yeah.
Okay, a corner kick. I thought they called a goal kick. All right. FC Birmingham, please be smart here. Let's just play the ball, hold it in the corner. Let's get this game, let's get this win and get out of here. But it looks like we're hungry for more.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. You want to have another player on top of him and just kind of tap and stay there and shield. Well, it kind of worked out for us then. Even though it was a foul on us to give us time to get back.
It absolutely worked out on us. A professional foul by Nacho, even though he inadvertently made it.
Yeah.
Defense has looked solid. The one turnover leading to a goal has been all that North Georgia's been able to muster. Victor coming on with some pace. Looked like Juan left it with a dummy there. Goalie clears it out of bounds. A lot of pressure. So now we're in the 90th minute.
Yep.
Looks like we only have 1 minute of extra time that's been appointed from the referee. So
let's go to the corners, man. We need to go to the corners, play possession.
So you got to like our chances now.
Oh.
What?
It was ball first, right?
The officiating in the second half has been extra exciting.
Yeah.
He has gotten his money's worth out of his whistle, and
I'm sure he needs a new one after this one because
yeah, it's and it's funny because it's kind of a tale of two halves. I did not feel like there were many fouls at all called in the first half. It had a nice flow to it. Second half has just been a myriad of fouls. So here we are in the 91st minute. Should be blowing his whistle pretty soon, as he had indicated 1 minute of extra time.
good ball, good play.
Yeah, that's just Furium being Furium. He's pesky.
Oh, yeah. He's been like that since high school.
Nice defensive play there. Let's hear a whistle here, ref. The one time we want you to blow it.
Yeah, he's been blowing it all game.
It's a good run. That center back held him on. He just looked down at his watch a couple times. We're now 2 minutes into extra time.
Whoa.
Nacho
got trampled on the way out. So.
They're about to call foul on him, too. Just need to keep the ball in front. There we go.
All right, Javier, just fall on it. You should
just dribble until they
yeah.
Nice job, Javi. There we go.
All right, next time.
Final whistle blows. 3 goals by Juan Dominguez results in a 3-1 victory for FC Birmingham over North Georgia United. Players down on the field for North Georgia are complaining to the center ref. I'm not exactly sure what for. It's player actually having to be restrained from going towards the referee by his teammates. But as we're watching the end of this game, let me remind you that FC Birmingham is to compete for playoff position. Next week, FCB reserves will be traveling to play Georgia Revolution U23, who is in first place right now in the UPSL Division I. Big matchup and big opportunity. Tomorrow, our first team will be playing over in the Atlanta area against Potros. Not exactly sure what time that game is. I believe it might be 2 p.m. Central Time. But a good opportunity for FC Birmingham to get back in the winning column and make some progress up the table in the Premier Division. But tonight is the night for the FC Birmingham reserves. A 3-1 win over a very good Premier-laden North Georgia team, and the team will look towards next week to continue building momentum. Thank you for joining us tonight for this broadcast, and we hope you join us for future broadcasts as well.